time now for us to get out there this week, and we are heading to one of the more unique wildlife areas you'll find.
Yeah, John Goodwin takes us down to Monmouth and shows us how an old military site is giving people a brand new way to enjoy the outdoors.
Pull. Public access is really what we look for. Safety is my first priority when it comes to shooting guns, of course, and so I really like that I can see everything.
Corey Simic lives in Newport.
Pull.
And has grown up hunting. She's practicing on the shotgun shooting range at the E.E. Wilson Wildlife Area in Monmouth.
Well, this is my grandpa's gun. It is a 20 gauge Beretta Silver Pigeon.
The decades-old range is free and open to the public, but it didn't always look like this.
In the past, we just had a couple of wooden shack type buildings that were used to shoot from out here. They weren't very big. They could only house one person per booth.
Jared Goodwin is ODFW's hunting education coordinator. He was inspired to make some changes after he saw some veterans out here, some of whom use wheelchairs.
Because of them, it gave me the idea of trying to make it more easily accessible for people with disabilities. So we expanded this to be an all concrete ADA access all the way out, expanded it to where we could house up to 12 to 15 shooters and to continue to do so safely.
Across the way, Jacob Melton fine-tunes his skills for hunting season.
I think it's one of those things that can kind of take away from the stress of life. You just got to focus on shooting your bow and having fun and just kind of enjoying being outside.
Eagle-eyed Oregon State fans will recognize Jacob as a star baseball player, now with the Houston Astros.
Hunting and fishing is super important for me. Kind of lets me reset.
I shoot just enough to be able to feel good about hunting with it.
Being able to go back to that and enjoy being outside in Oregon is something that's very special to me.
Besides the ranges, the wildlife area boasts walking paths, a fishing pond, and a pen of exotic birds right next to a military memorial. The wildlife area sits on an old military installation that was known as Camp Adair in the 1940s.
I'm excited to start seeing people utilize it and enjoy it out here.
The grand reopening of the shotgun range is on Saturday, November 15th. A place inspired by veterans where their legacy lives on.
Whatever you're doing or whatever you have access to, go out with a purpose.
There's a million very, very cool places, whether close or far from where you live, and you just really got to go out and find it.
In Monmouth, Oregon, I'm John Goodwin. Let's get out there.